Bound fallen angels, an ancient river, and a terrifyingly enigmatic prophecy. What does the release of these four beings, mentioned in the book of Revelation, truly symbolize? Are they about to unleash literal mass destruction, or do they represent something of even greater proportions? Today we're going to delve into the depths of this prophecy and unveil its darkest mysteries. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel to receive daily content like this. Let's proceed with the video. The image of fallen angels, celestial beings who turned against God and were banished to darkness, is present in the mythology and theology of various cultures and beliefs. Among the many stories about these shadowy entities, the narrative of the four bound fallen angels chained by the river Euphrates stands out for its complexity, symbolism, and prophetic relevance. To truly understand the story of these imprisoned angels, it is essential to dive into the biblical scriptures, examine the historical and cultural context, explore the various theological interpretations, and unravel the myths and legends that intertwine with the biblical narrative. The main biblical reference to the four bound fallen angels at the river Euphrates is found in the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verses 13 to 16. There, at the sounding of the sixth trumpet, a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, before God commands the sixth angel to release the four angels bound by the great river Euphrates. These angels, prepared for a specific moment, are unleashed with the mission to slay a third of mankind. The passage mentions an army of horsemen numbering 200 million, whose count can be heard, intensifying the gravity and horror of the described event, unraveling the symbolism of the apocalypse. The book is a rich tapestry of symbols and metaphors, and interpreting the passage of the four bound fallen angels requires prudence and discernment. Over the centuries, various theological interpretations have been formulated, each with its own peculiarities and focuses. Some scholars advocate for a literal reading of the passage, believing that the four bound fallen angels are real spiritual entities imprisoned in a specific location by the river Euphrates. According to this view, their release and the subsequent massacre of a third of humanity would be concrete events yet to come. Other scholars prefer a symbolic reading, interpreting the fallen angels as evil spiritual forces, whether demons or destructive ideologies, that will be released to influence and corrupt humanity. From this perspective, the river Euphrates might represent a geographical region or a political economic system under strong influence from these nefarious energies. There is also a third approach that contextualizes the prophecy within the first century period when the book of Revelation was written. In this line of thought, the four bound fallen angels could symbolize empires or political leaders of the time, such as the Roman Empire, seen as oppressors and adversaries of God's people. The river Euphrates, in this case, could be a symbol of the eastern border of the Roman Empire, from where threats and invasions were expected. Whether as a warning of future events, a metaphor for destructive forces, or a mirror of the past, the prophecy of the four bound fallen angels continues to instill fear and fascination. And you, what is your take on this passage? Share with us in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more revelations of the mysteries of the supernatural. See you next time.